Hello there, Mrs. Drake with the trumpet. This is the second part of Lesson 11 video. Okay, we were talking about the B flat key signature. If you look at Lesson 11, they're talking about that little marking right by the treble clef. It indicates that in the song, every B has to be played as B flat. And to remind you, B flat is first finger, whether it's low B flat or high B flat. Let me show you what I mean by that. For example, this one is low B flat, first finger, and then this one is high B flat. Both are first finger. And on this page, every single song has that B flat key signature. So that means every single B on this page has to be played as B flat. Except in song number 5, if you look at song number 5, in the 7th measure, there is a natural sign. Right by that B right there, there's a natural sign. So that particular B will be played as middle finger B because they put the natural sign right next to it. But other than that, every other B on this page is played as B flat. Okay, Lesson 11, Song 1. I hope you've already warmed up with the 5-note scales and warming up on page 15, number 3. That's a good warm-up. But here is Lesson 11, Song 1. Everybody find a F. Song number 1. About this beat. Ba, ba. Lesson 11, Song 1. 1, 2, ready. Lesson 11, Song 1. Everybody look at song number 2. I'm going to put my camera up a little bit more and see if this makes it a little bit better. Okay, Lesson 11, Song 2. Scan through it. Notice that in the 7th measure there is a high B flat in the middle of the 7th measure. There's some rests. Okay, so everybody on Song 2 find the A. Everybody find an A? Okay, Song 2 will be A, rest, F, rest, A, rest, F, that speed. Okay, everybody, song 2. 1, 2, ready. Let's take a look at song 3. Again, B flat key signature. And there are several high B flats in this song. First finger, of course. And this song has no rests. So remember, whenever you need to take a breath, you can chop one of the notes short and grab yourself a quick breath, okay? Or you can leave a note totally off and grab a breath. Keep the beat flowing. And if you need to chop off one of the notes to take a breath, it's always okay. And remember, use your mouth. Breathe in and out when you play trumpet through your mouth. Don't use your nose. Everybody, song 3, find a F. Song number 3. Bum, bum, bum. Everybody, song 3. Ready, get set, go. Okay, song number 4. And remember on these songs that if you want to just listen to them first and just hold your trumpet and move your fingers, see if you can keep up with me, that's always fine. Also, feel free to play along with me. Also, on these songs, if there's a note, like for example the B flat, that you think you're going to forget which finger to use, feel free to draw a number above it, like B flat would be a first finger or number 1. On some of the notes. Please don't write the fingers for every single note. But if you want to write it on a few of the notes that you think you might forget, it's always okay with me. Okay, song number 4 starts on A. Everybody find an A. Song number 4 will be A, B flat, A, G. Song number 4. 1, 2, ready. 5 is Jonathan Vanderpool. Look through it for a second. Notice there are some low A's. We haven't played any low A's yet today. So on Jonathan Vanderpool, that note right there, low A. First finger and second finger like the regular A, but just blow much more gently. So everybody, why don't you warm up a low A? Should sound like that. Everybody find a low A. Again, on song number 5, if you look in the 7th measure, remember that measure has a B natural. That B is going to be middle finger B natural. Okay, song number 5, everybody find a F. And we're going to take this one kind of slow. F, G, F. That's beat. Everybody, song number 5. Ready, get set. Alrighty, and then the bottom of the page, song 6, Hymn for Joshua. Look through it, you'll see this one has some high B flats, It has some slurs. At first, if you want to play the song without the slurs, it does make it easier, but then eventually you want to get where you can handle the slurs. Also notice, it's supposed to have 3 beats in every measure, but if you look at the very, very first measure, there's only 1 beat. It's called a pickup note. A lot of songs start on incomplete measures. And when a song starts on an incomplete measure, it's called a pickup note. So this song starts on a pickup note. And look at the very last measure. You'll see the very last measure only has 2 beats where there's supposed to be 3. So the tradition is if it starts on a pickup note, incomplete measure, it ends on an incomplete measure. And if you do the math, those measures should equal to the right number of beats. And in this situation, it's 3 beats. So this one starts on an incomplete measure. So I'll lead it off with just 1, 2, and then you come in on the C. So everybody, the first 2 notes are a big leap, C, A. So everybody warm up a C and an A. Everybody warm up those 2 notes. I'm going to do the slurs, but again, it's optional. If you want to leave them off, it's okay with me. So I'm going to just lead it off with 1, 2. So everybody get ready, song 6. I'm going to lead it off with 1, 2. 1, 2. Hymn for Joshua, Lesson 11.